Okay guys, let's talk about heat transfer vinyl. Heat transfer vinyl used to be what everybody went to when you were doing small amounts of shirts. So if you were doing, say, less than 20, it wasn't worth screen printing. So people would use heat transfer vinyl. It was the cheapest way. It was something easy. Now, if you had a single color print, that was fine. If you had something detailed, it could get pretty thick feeling on the front of your shirt, because you had to keep layering all these layers. If it was 4 colors, you had 4 layers on top of each other on the front of your shirt. So heat transfer vinyl got a bad rap when it didn't really, I mean, it was just the times that it was. So, but people still remember that. So when you tell someone that you use heat transfer vinyl, they think of that thick feeling shirt that they had when they were in, I don't know, t-ball or baseball, whatever. It was not comfortable, okay? It was thick. It made you hot. But heat transfer vinyl today is not the same. This is our printer. It's the Roland TrueViz. Mine's a 30-inch. And we cut heat transfer vinyl with it. It makes amazing prints. Tons of different materials can go in here, but we're talking about heat transfer vinyl. So in a 30-inch, I can get usually 3 designs out of it. Now, if this would have been all one piece and I cut it apart so we could see how this process was going to go, but as you can see, this is probably 20-30 colors, and they're all gradients and halftones and different patterns. This wouldn't have been possible before, but it is now. So I'm going to show you some differences with these. It does have an extra step than what a DTF design means. And DTF does not, if you're a non-shirt making person, DTF. This is a DTF, not what you're thinking. Alright, DTF. This is a direct-to-film print transfer. So what it means is it prints all these colors, and as you can see, white is the last layer there, and it seals them up. And it basically is like my heat transfer vinyl. It's tons and tons of colors, gradients, halftones, it's all in here. They're beautiful prints, beautiful. So they both work. They both can, you know, have a place. If you have a DTF printer and that's what you're using, then do the DTF. And sometimes it is easier because there are different steps that you have to do with heat transfer vinyl that you don't have to do with the DTF. For example, I mean, it's not going to take me long, but I have to peel away all the excess vinyl, just like you had to do forever ago with the heat transfer vinyl. I'll spare you the gory details. It's not hard, but it is going to take me a minute, so please hold. Okay, we're back. I'm not exaggerating. That was at the most 3.5 minutes. So here's our print now. As you can tell, I mean, I designed this purposefully to where there was white showing, and I didn't have to get in all these nooks and crannies to get out the white, and it still looked good. So here's my print. You can see how colorful and beautiful that is. So here's the extra step that I have to do. So bought me some KTM mask tape. This is a heat safe tape. You peel off the backing. You peel off the backing and you just stick it down to your transfer that you just made, or that you peeled off. Okay? And then you just cut around it. Cut off that extra so that it's easier to peel off and deal with when you get it over here on your heat press. Again, I'm 1 minute in. So at the most, doing this process instead of the DTF process, 5 minutes. So here's the difference for me, and here's why we chose to go with this roll-in printer instead of a DTF printer. DTF printers are a lot of money. It was about the same as this, but with the DTF printer, you are committed to these DTF transfers, and that's it. Now, they can go on tumblers and different things like that, but with my roll-in TrueViz, I can make banners. I've print beautiful calendars. We make stickers for businesses. Tons and tons and tons of things. So from your t-shirts, your banners, your posters, calendars, almost anything you can think of, we can do with this machine. And we're not pigeonholed to just these that can go on the t-shirts and the cups. So that's why we chose that. It was a personal choice for us, and there are people out there who make a killing. But personally, we just don't have the space, or there are a lot of environmental issues that go into the direct-to-transfer printing, as far as like the humidity in your space, and you almost have to be a scientist sometimes to run these different machines. So for us, it was just an easier choice to go with this one. So heat transfer vinyl, look at the color on that sucker. I'm getting ready to put it on a shirt for me. And then direct-to-transfer vinyl, both great choices. It just depends on what works for you and where you can get your supplies from. So hopefully this video was helpful. I know it's kind of helpful for me talking these out. So if you like these, please subscribe to our channel. I'm going to try and do a bunch of different things. I do a bunch of different things in my little bitty space. You can hear an embroidery machine running. We do sublimation. We do laser engraving. Like I said, the banners, the stickers. So we have a bunch of different pieces of equipment that I, like everybody else, have come to YouTube and TikTok and these Facebook groups, just learning different things. Today, sitting in the car waiting on my kids, jumped on and trying to figure something out and learn something totally new. So always be learning. That's the main thing I learned in this business. So this is what I'm trying to do, just to pass along little tips that I've learned. I'm not saying they're right, because half the time I do stuff the hard way, but it's what works for me, and maybe it will work for you, and if not, sometimes I'm entertaining. So like I said, follow us, like us, subscribe, whatever platform we're on right now, and we'll have more videos for you. Thanks for watching.